Penn Teller's job is to try and bust the world's best magicians, and we get to sit back and watch them sweat. I hope they wore deodorant. Now let's turn the heat up on the hottest act in Vegas, Penn and Teller! If they can't bust tonight's magicians, they will give that performer a slot in their Vegas magic extravaganza. Let's meet our first potential fooler.
Hi, my name is Patrik Kuffs and I do risky magic. Yeah, I create my own tricks and I draw them in my book of ideas. It starts with a small drawing and it forms over the years from there. Like mentalism, like escape magic, even sideshow stunts. You must force yourself to try something that nobody do. It's risky, but it's worth it. In 2009, I was in Vegas to see the Penn Teller show. And after the show, I snuck on the stage and I was alone and I was dreaming how it will be incredible to perform here one of my magic tricks. Be careful what you dream because it could happen. My name is Patrik Kuffs, and I'm here to mystify you, Penn Teller. Not with my French accent, with a card trick. The most dangerous card trick ever. And for this, I need an assistant. Yeah, I need someone fearless. Someone who is not afraid to be on stage. And most important, someone who smells good. So I choose Allison Hannigan. Please join me for an adventure you will never forget. Thank you. Just there. First of all, thank you for your confidence. And please, take place on this very humble throne.
Oh, okay.
We are ready for action. Let's begin. With the helmet.
Oh.
It's for your safety.
Okay.
I will do it yourself. Is it too tight, too slow?
No, it's good.
Perfect?
Yeah.
This is a card trick, so obviously, from that deck, I want you to take a card. So I will drop the card this way, say stop, whatever you want.
Okay.
And because I know some people will accuse me of cheating, I will turn my head away. I don't want to see your card, even by accident. Okay?
Okay.
So say stop, whatever you want.
Stop.
Perfect. Take your card. Oh, you got to take two.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no problem. Take two. I have a solution for everything.
Okay.
I have an idea. Shuffle both cards. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Take one, throw it behind your back. You still have one card in your hand?
Yes.
That will be your card, okay? Look at your card. Don't show it to anyone. Please remember your card. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Put your card there, please. Yeah. This way. And shuffle like that. Okay. So your card will be lost somewhere.
Okay.
To find Allison cards, I need the magic mixer and the tape. I will put the mixer on your head, okay? And I will fix it with a piece of tape. That's the fun part.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Just a little bit this way. Perfect. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move, don't move. We got it. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Perfect. We're ready. Give me the deck, please. Let's feed the beast.
Okay, hold on to the helmet. Okay.
Bon appetit. Question. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Perfect. Let's work with the other end. Your job is easy. In a moment, I will count 1, 2, 3, go. Add go. Only add go. You put this and that. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Boom, you plug it.
Oh, good.
When you do this, the mixer will shoot the card to the air.
Oh.
Yeah, and I will try to catch your card.
Okay.
Not with my hand. with my magic wand.
Oh, dear.
La pièce de résistance. Don't worry, don't be scared, you're protected, okay? Don't worry, it's almost finished, thank you.
Okay.
Dun, dun. Let's do this. For the people that just joined us, my name is Patrik Kuffs, and this is the most dangerous card trick ever. Allison, are you ready?
If I say no, are you gonna stop?
Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's try the laser. Kid, don't try this at home. It's dangerous. Allison, be ready, and please think of your card and listen carefully for the signal.
Oh my God, I've forgotten the card. Okay. Yeah, all right.
1, 2, 3, go! Plug! Perfect, perfect. Unplug it, it will explode. Perfect. This look familiar?
No.
Perfect. Let me help. It will do a sound, a dangerous sound. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay, first question, Allison. Let me help you. Do you see your card on the floor?
No.
This is a good sign. For the first time, name your card.
Jack of diamonds.
Seriously?
Yes.
Sometime I miss, but not today. My name is Patrik Kuffs, and this is the courageous Allison Hannigan.
Patrik Kuffs! Nice. Thank you for not killing me.
That was part of the deal. Yeah, and the funny part is, it's the first time ever I perform it.
I don't think that's quite funny.
No? It's French.
So this is not your first time on the stage.
I snuck out and I came back on stage alone. I was feeling the place, I was dreaming. Wow, imagine if one day I can perform here. So it happened. Wow.
Oh, look at you. That's so cool. Your dream came true.
Yeah, my dream came true.
High five for that.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's see what they have to say anyway, all right?
I'm ready.
Penn Teller.
Boy, you know, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that's not.
Okay?
Most times when you do a trick like this, we're looking very carefully at the target. Everyone else is watching the trick. We're staring at the target, expecting that card to pop out of the target in some sort of mechanical way. It did not do that. That made the trick really, really good. Also, you always look for the card to not really be on the arrow, not really be through it, some sort of, so usually it's a piece of elastic that pulls it up into place. Not that. That arrow is going through that card that was selected by Allison. All that stuff was really, really great. Really, really funny act. And I just thought, and forgive me, because I do not speak any French at all, but we thought that the waterfall was a tour de force. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
A tour de force. And we think the little subtlety you did on selecting the card was just brilliant. It was just fabulous. And I think you should have a slight idea what I'm talking about there. The whole routine was just wonderful.
They got it, but I don't care. Thank you. Thank you.
Patrik Kuffs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Penn and Teller weren't fooled, but I bet you were. We'll give you a few more shots at figuring things out when we come back. Welcome back. This is Fool Us, so let's bring out our next fool.
When I was 13 years old, I was lifting weights. I had 95 pounds up over my head, and my knees buckled, I fell, hit the floor, and it snapped both of my arms. Pretty painful. While I was in the hospital, one of my mom's friends bought me some books on magic. Close-up magic is definitely what I feel passionate about. I just like the one-on-one or small group interaction where the magic is happening right in their hands. I got to perform at the presidential inaugural ball for George W. Bush. So yeah, I fooled them, but the real challenge is going to be fooling Penn and Teller, and we'll just see if I can pull that off.
Please welcome Missouri's own Todd Lamanske.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Allison, would you mind joining me over here? Penn and Teller, would you mind joining me as well? Let's hear it for Allison and Penn and Teller. Give it up. Give it up. Yes, please sit down. Please sit down. Hi. Allison, I'm going to give you a chance to win some money, and you guys are here to keep me honest.
Okay.
So, a little bit of money, 20 bucks.
All right.
It would have been more, but I make my living doing card tricks. Sad. No, let me tell you what's going to happen here. First, they're all randomly mixed, yeah? If this trick doesn't work, Allison, you get the 20 bucks.
Okay.
Okay? Do they look okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hand you the cards in a moment, and you're going to deal them one at a time, face up, from the face down deck. Whenever you decide to stop, just stop dealing. But when you do, the very next card is going to be the Ace of Diamonds. I know that's a bold statement, right? But that's exactly what's going to happen. And it doesn't matter. I know there's an ace there, but that's the heart. I don't want to know where the Ace of Diamonds is. I don't want you to know where it is, so I'll mix them up, and you guys can keep me honest. Does that look pretty thorough? Yeah? Do me a favor. Take the deck, and you know what to do, and you can stop whenever you want. It's up to you, but deal them face up off of the deck, yes?
Okay.
Fantastic. You look like you've done this before. And it is up to you. So I'm not trying to get you to, yeah, you can go as long. That's good.
Hi, guys. It's exciting.
Ooh, I saw the Ace of Clubs. The tension is mounting.
Good. All right, well, it's getting a little boring, so I'll stop.
That's where you're stopping.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I'm not going to do anything. You didn't see the Ace of Diamonds go by, did you? And you didn't either? Okay, I'm just going to square them up a little bit. Are you sure that's where you want to stop? Because I don't want you later on saying, man, I wish I would have gone one more or two more or five more.
I don't think I'll say that.
This is where you're stopping.
You might say it, I won't.
I won't say that. Because I know what's going to happen. So you're satisfied this is where you're stopping?
Yes. Okay.
The very next card, I want to see it, but just deal it face down right there. Don't look at it. Yeah. Perfect. And we want to see the rest of the cards too, so continue dealing them face up. And in fact, you can do that, yep. I'm just going to turn them all over, yep. Because now it doesn't matter, we can see them.
Right.
Continue dealing them face up one at a time. And make sure there is no Ace of Diamonds that is seen.
Okay.
And if you see one, tell me. We'll stop, I'll give you the 20 bucks, we'll call it a night.
Perfect.
And if you guys see the Ace of Diamonds, you can say something. Actually, you can say something. You can just sit there looking adorable. And you do bring the adorable. Don't mistake that. Okay.
I did not see it.
No, you didn't see it. Okay. No. I'll let you square them up.
Beam.
Yep.
Beam.
Yep. And you can turn them over. So now they're all facing up, and whatever the card was facing down. Okay. I'm just going to move them over here. I won't do anything tricky. So just to recap, I stated at the beginning I was going to get you to stop on the Ace of Diamonds. So you dealt them all face up, then one face down, the rest face up. So you handled every card. We saw every card in the deck except for one.
Right.
What card did I say?
Ace of Diamonds.
The Ace of Diamonds.
Oh.
What? That's it.
Wow, Todd Lamanske, everyone.
Thank you.
Todd Lamanske. That's really cool.
I fooled you.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much.
No, come back.
We should
come
wait.
back,
We
come
should
back.
wait.
Yeah, I think so.
They might have something.
Because I was like, oh, I'm going to trick him.
Right.
I'm going to deal more than I think I should.
Right, and?
And I did.
And it still worked like I said.
It totally did.
I had money on it, so I felt good about it. So,
That's
yeah,
good. How long did it take to master this?
It's really none of your business.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. This trick, I don't know. I've been doing this trick for I don't know, 10 years maybe?
Wow.
Maybe longer.
And it's the first time it worked?
It's the first time it's ever worked. I was like, oh, finally.
All right, Penn Teller.
Boy, it's nice to see a nice, simple card trick. It goes nice and slow and procedural and simple, and there's nothing in it. Just an open prediction right at the top, right through. You say what you're going to do, and you do it.
Right.
You're not relying on surprise or anything. And I like that you call Teller adorable. You know, he does tend to be fairly smooth, and I can be a little bit rough. But I got to tell you that in this case, which is our favorite tricks, we didn't see anything. We're doing this all by deduction. It's all entirely deduction.
Good.
We didn't see, you know, sometimes we'll see someone do something a little bit sloppy, or we'll catch a glimpse of something. Even on ones that fool us, that occasionally happens, everything was totally clean. Nothing but our knowledge of magic gave us help on this. We loved it, but we think we got it, and I hope I gave you a little something in there. If you need more, I can lay it on you.
I think you gave me enough.
Okay, good, because I don't want to give away any more than we have to. It's a beautiful trick.
Thank you very
They
much.
didn't give me anything, but you
Allison,
did.
you were wonderful. Allison, you were wonderful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Okay, Penn and Teller busted that last act, but there's one trick that they absolutely will not bust. It's the trick they perform themselves later in the show. Stick around. Welcome back to Fool Us. Let's meet the next act who might stick it to Penn and Teller.
Most people think you're either born creative or you're not, and that is so far from the truth. Creativity is like anything. It's a muscle, and the more you use it, the better you become with it. I got into creating magic about 8-9 years ago. My claim to fame is an item called pyro, which is a wrist-worn fire shooter. I think pyro was a big hit because who wouldn't want to shoot fireballs from their hands? I don't create things to fool normal people. That can be pretty easy. My job is to not only fool laymen, but get magicians to buy products that I create. Well, tonight, it's me bringing Penn and Teller something I'm positive they've never seen before, and it's just about me standing there trying to fool them.
Along with a randomly selected member of our audience, please welcome the inventive magic of Adam Wilber.
Thank you, Allison. Thanks so much. What's your name?
Tony.
Tony, I'm Adam. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I borrow a dollar bill from you?
I do have $1.
Beautiful. You from Chicago?
I am.
All right, that's where I would keep it too. Perfect, perfect. Tony, I'm gonna have you do me a favor. I'm gonna have you sign this, and I'll put a little box so you know exactly where to write for me. So if you put your name right there, that would be excellent.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people ask me why I do magic for a living. It's a kind of an honest and interesting question. And the answer is pretty simple. For the money. See how easy that is when you're a magician? Now, Tony, we're gonna get back to your bill in a moment, but first, since we're on this beautiful stage, I figured I'd show you something cool. Would you like to see a magic
Yes,
trick? Perfect. Coincidentally, you have exactly the right amount. Welcome to Vegas, my friend. Now, before we get to that, I want to tell you a little bit of a story about how I got interested in magic when I was a kid. See, I used to live down the street from a magic shop, and the guy behind the counter was an interesting dude, but he used to do the most incredible things with money. I'll show you the very first thing he showed me when I walked into his shop. He had this little wooden paddle. It didn't look like much to me. It had pieces of paper on each side with money signs on them. That's 3 here, 3 here. Again, doesn't look like much until he did the magic shake. Watch careful, Tony. It looks like this. And now those paper have turned into pennies. That's 3 here and 3 here. I was stunned to silence myself. I get it. Now, this was at the time the most incredible thing I had ever seen in my entire life. Keep in mind, I was 6 years old, right? But so incredible that I bought the effect. I went to my house and I spent the better part of a week changing paper into pennies and laughing to myself like a crazy person the entire time. Now, at the end of a week, when I had enough money, I went back to his shop and I said to him, "What do you have that's a little more substantial than maybe pennies?" And he brought out little colored sheets of paper, and 4 of them to be exact. At this point, I wasn't too impressed, but he said, wait till you see what they can do. So Tony, watch careful. We're gonna take 4 of these pennies. I'm gonna place them right in the middle of this trash paper. We'll call it that for now. Very fairly, all I'm gonna do is fold them into a little bundle of trash paper, essentially. Now at this point, as a little kid, I wasn't too impressed, much like our audience here today. Nothing happened just yet until he did the magic shake. He opened this up, and to my surprise, he had 5 times the money he started with. Watch careful, because those pennies have turned to nickels. Right? Mind was blown. So, of course, I said, ring me up. I went back to my house, and I spent the better part of 2 weeks changing paper into pennies and pennies into nickels, laughing to myself like a lunatic the entire time. Now, this time, when I went back to his shop, I didn't even have to ask him what was next, because he had this little brass cap already sitting there waiting for me. Didn't look too impressive, but for this, can I have your hand to demonstrate? Put your hand right in here and a little higher. I'm gonna take the 4 nickels and I'm gonna place them on the back of your hand. Now, it's important you keep your hand steady, because if you don't, those nickels fall off into my hand. Okay. Now, I'll do this as slow and fair as I can. Tony, can you see the nickels on the back of your hand?
Yes, I can.
Can you feel the nickels on the back of your hand?
I can.
And can you see this empty, weird-looking brass cap?
I see that weird cap.
Watch this. We put the cap over the nickels, and we wait. Now, of course, we need that magic shake. This time I do it.
Oh,
beautiful.
I was gonna shake for you.
Perfect. Now, Tony, be honest. Does your hand feel a little bit lighter than it did?
Not so much.
See, it should, because dimes are lighter than nickels. 4 dimes from 4 nickels. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I went back to the magic shop, and I asked the guy, do you have anything with foldable money, something I could actually make a living with? And what he showed me next changed my life. This thing right here. At this moment, not too impressive, but let me show you what it does. Tony, is this your bill?
That is.
The one that you gave to me?
Yes, it is.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna put this right here. Now watch careful. All we do is slowly roll this, and you'll see that $1 bill change from a 1 to 100. Thank you. Tony, can you verify that your name is written on the back of that 100?
That's my name. That is my name.
Now, Penn Teller, I have a feeling you might think I'm using some sort of wordplay or trickery, but I can assure you I'm not. See, this is Tony's bill because this is Tony's signature. So, Tony, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tony, I'm gonna have you take this home. Compliments of me. Don't worry, I can make many, many more. Let's all give Tony one big round of applause if he takes his seat.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's hear it for Adam Wilber.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So you're an inventor.
I love that creativity process of trying to make a problem that's both entertaining and fun to watch, but also fooling at the same time.
Yeah, and so this is one of your inventions,
Yes.
Wow. Do you have more tricks in the pipeline that you're sort of...
I do have a few that are far-fetched ideas, but I think that's where the best magic comes from. Thinking way outside of a box of impossibility and then whittling it down to something that's a happy middle ground, you know?
Do you like wake up in the middle of the night with like
I do.
an idea? I'm like,
I do.
oh, I gotta try it.
Yeah, anyone here, always keep a notebook by your bedside, and it's one of the biggest keys I can give you.
Okay, looks like the guys are ready. Guys?
I want to say before anything that magicians are never classy. They always do these things where they change a $1 bill into 100 and they change it back and do some sort of lame joke about keeping the money or keeping the money for themselves. Giving the guy the $100 bill as a souvenir is classy and the way to go. We've never seen a magician do that. Really, really.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, we all know these words are just going to rattle off really quickly. We all know paddle moves, cap and pence, and Buddha money mystery. We all know those. And those are done beautifully and a really nice routine. But the question is, how did you get the signature on the bill? And there are two solutions that we could think of. And I want to ask you one question before that. And that is, can we look into that Halberton case you have there?
Please.
Okay, we're not gonna. We just want to know if we could.
Sure.
We have a huge amount of information once you said that. And if you were bluffing on that, you're a genius. Just a genius. So I think that little question and answer gave us a little window into how you might have done this trick. A little bit of a way to frame the whole thing and get a very clear idea of how you ended up giving that guy a $1 bill turned into 100 with his signature right on there. It's a wonderful, wonderful act.
Thank you very much, but no window whatsoever. I know where you're going. Absolutely not.
No window
in
at
any
all.
Shape or form. No.
And we can look in the case?
Yes.
Seems
Now
like
we
the
look at
wrong
the case.
guess, even though I don't know what they're talking about. Wait. Oh, this is exciting, people. Oh, there's no window in there.
No.
I don't know what that means. I think we all. Congratulations.
You have two choices, both of them wrong.
Wow, I did not see that coming, and clearly neither did Penn and Teller. Let's see if we have another fooler on our hands after the break. Welcome back to Fool Us. Let's get to know our next magician. Take a look.
I'm Hector, and I'm an illusionist from Spain. I perform with big props, like making people disappear and reappear. That's what I like the most. A lot of visual games for the eyes. I'm very lucky. I travel all around the world. And the most powerful language that I can speak is magic. Wow. Without saying one word, I can totally move people.
Give it up for the magic of Hector.
Hi everyone, I'm so happy to be here, but I would like to share this with someone really special. So, Alison, let me ask you, are you wearing a ring?
Yes.
Would you join me here?
Sure.
Alison, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Don't worry about your ring, nothing's gonna happen to it. Well, actually, your ring is gonna go through a journey that you and your ring will never forget.
Okay.
ring.
Yes.
It is your ring.
Yes.
He's gonna remember that forever.
Okay, I certainly will.
Have you liked it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is this like a dream come true to be here in Vegas?
Absolutely. I'm from a little city, a little country in Europe, and I'm here in Vegas performing for a lot of you, so this is absolutely amazing for me.
Yeah. And have you always wanted to be a magician?
Yeah, I wanted to be a magician since I was a little kid, but I didn't think that I could make a living out of this. So what I really wanted to do as a profession was to be a chef.
Oh, really?
I wanted to be a chef, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can cook for me then.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's see what the guys have cooking. Penn Teller?
You know, we, especially Teller, are very fond of shadows as a magical cause. We like that very much. It's also really hard. A lot of magicians try to do like a romantic plot. And they either go over the top or they fall too short of it. You seem to have it really nailed there. It was really nice and classy and romantic. You know, I'm not a drinker, but you had all different kinds of glasses there. You had a highball glass and a shot glass. And I don't know the different sizes of those, but we know a little bit about them. I'm going to speak a little bit. Where are you from?
Spain.
Spain, oh, gee. Coprenetro is probably a word that's familiar to you. Also, in Teller's production of his show, Play Dead, you have the problem of he actually used that same chair setup. So we know how that's done. But a wonderful routine. It was electrifying with the chair as the ending and the whole thing. It was really
Thank you
it was really great. So we think we have a pretty good idea there.
You do, yeah.
Okay, so they're using a lot of code words, which I don't understand, but I'm sure you do.
I did.
So are you convinced they know how you did your tricks?
Absolutely. I just hope they had a good time.
We had a great time, man. It's great.
All right, Hector, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you. Coming up, the fooled become the foolers. That's right, Penn and Teller perform when we come back. Geniuses and have been for quite some time. In fact, they have invented and performed so many original illusions that occasionally they hand one of them off to two up-and-coming magicians and see how they like it. For more, here are Penn and Teller.
There's one thing everyone in magic agrees on, and that is that women are the future of magic. All the great magicians of the future are going to be women. And the two you're going to see tonight are going to prove that they're better than all the men who've come before. Now, what you're about to see is so amazing that people at home might think we're using some camera edits or something like that. Now, all of the acts that we do here are done in front of a live audience. But just to make sure during this, our two performers are going to yell out, "Are we live?" And if everything you're seeing here in the studio is the same as going on video, you yell out, "Yeah." Let's try it once. Are we live? Yeah. Are we live? Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the future of magic, Jen and Amber.
That's right. We are the future of magic. Women can do everything men can do. We're proving that we can do it better. This is my partner, Jen. I'm Amber. Together, we're Jen and Amber.
Well, why don't you start out by doing a rising card? That's a standard trick that all male magicians do. Can you give that a try?
You know what? The rising card definitely is a beginner one, so it's no problem for Jen. Jen, let's make that card rise. Once again. Pretty good. It's true. But once again, we are the best. So Jen's gonna actually make that card rise all the way to the ceiling.
What about the whole deck? Could you do the whole deck? Now, Harry Blackstone Jr., a man, was famous for the dancing handkerchief. Can you do that?
The dancing handkerchief is a classic, but once again, simple and easy for us. Jen?
Jen, we can see the thread. Jen, we can see it's like a rope. We can see the
It's true. Jen was just showing you not only does she have skill, she also has a great sense of humor. Take it on up, Zeke.
Oh my goodness.
Still dancing, still boogieing.
Harry Blackstone also did the floating light bulb. How are you guys on that?
The floating light bulb, what a great idea. I've got this one covered, Jen. Look at that.
Well, you can't talk about magic without talking about David Copperfield. How are you on him?
Copperfield Schmopperfield. You know what? He's best known for the disappearance of the Statue of Liberty. He did that on TV. We're going to do that in front of a live studio audience. Are we live? Yeah! Jen, take it away. Not so bad, but you know what? We're better than that. We're gonna actually make the Empire State Building disappear with only a piece of paper and 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Are we live? Yeah!
Well, you know, after Copperfield kind of comes David Blaine. He did that levitation and stuff. How are you in the David Blaine things?
You know what? David Blaine is known for levitating. Jen can make David, Minnie, levitate any way she wants. Look, watch. Twah. But we can do even better. Let's make David levitate all the way to space.
You know, David Blaine was known for the levitation, but now he's mostly known for, well, he's famous for puking. He pukes up frogs, he swallows stuff, barfs it up. Can you do any of that stuff?
You know, I thought you might bring that up. So before the show, I actually swallowed 2 tanks of helium so I could regurgitate for you. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Mr. Blaine, explain to me how I did that. Are we live?
Yeah! Well, you know, I hate to bring this up, but also Teller and I have done some pretty good magic. How are you with the Penn and Teller stuff? Are you better than us?
Well, there's one big difference between Penn and Teller and Jen and Amber.
That's right. First of all, I can talk.
That's right. Jen, you can talk, and that is a big difference. Speaking of big differences, recently, Penn, didn't you just lose 100 pounds in 3 months eating only potatoes?
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what? I think that might be the most remarkable transformation I have ever seen. Saying, you're looking pretty good.
Thank you.
But clearly that's not an effect that we can recreate because we're handicapped with already being thin and good looking. But something we can definitely recreate is your world famous cups and balls.
Well, yeah, but we did it with clear plastic cups. That was the whole gag and the way we did it.
Clear plastic cups like this?
Oh, just like that, yeah.
Clear plastic cups, tinfoil ball, and an effect not even you guys attempted.
Wow.
But the thing Penn and Teller are best known for is the reveal.
And we have a few things to reveal ourselves.
was great. Wonderful.